Hey guys, we are live, and today we are going to see a project on a very serious topic, that is suicide cases in India. So this project is based on Python, and for those who are new to Python, I have made a presentation about the Python programming. Python is basically a general purpose interpreted language. It is basically a object oriented and high level programming language. So the difference due to which we use uh, Python is it's very easy to learn, it's easy to read, it's easy to maintain, it has a broad standard library, it is interactive, it is portable, it can handle databases, and it is scalable. So the Python basic syntax is print hello world and enter. You will get its output, uh, which in C you have to write a full line of code. So yeah. So before this starting this video, I would like to mention something. With this video, I won't promote any kind of suicidal activities or anything like that. If you or anyone you knows are showing tendencies of suicide, that is threats, social withdrawal, dramatic mood swings, aggressive behavior, you should help them. You should talk them about their mental health, and this is a helpline of of Indian government, so you can call on this and help your friends or any family members who are struggling in depression or are showing any suicidal activity. So yeah, stop suicide. And as it is, as section 309 states, it's an offensive and it shall be punished with simple imprisonment with a term. So yeah, without further ado, let's get started. So I will use the Jupyter notebook. You can install this via Anaconda. You just have to simply search Anaconda on Google and you will directly land upon this. So yeah, it's been open. So I will provide the database link in the description below. So let's get started. So we will create a new Python file. So yeah, the Python file you will have notational IPYNB. That is Python file. So we will rename it as suicide rate in India. So first of all, we will import the libraries. So we'll import libraries. We will first import NumPy as NP. NumPy are basically the matrix library, or you can also, yeah, basically the matrix and the linear regression libraries. The port pandas as PD. So yeah, pandas help in reading the CSV files. Then again import matplotlib as plotlib dot pyplot. So matplotlib helps in uh, creating the graphs as plt, and import cboard as SLF. And cboard is basically an extension of matplotlib. Again, matplotlib inline. So we will set the parameters also for the graphs. So we'll write down plt.rc params. This I will explain to you further in the video. Figure dot size. You just mention this. We will discuss it further in the video when we will use uh, matplotlib. Is equal to, we will select the size as 20 comma 8. This will be good. So we'll press enter. Yeah. So let's first import our database. So that importing the database. So we'll write it as df is equal to pd.read csv, as we are dealing with a csv file. If you press tab here, you will get the excel, wf, html, json, orc, ss, sql. So as in the earlier I have said, it's a very flexible language. You can use it to read multiple files. So read csv. We have our database as suicide in India, this one. So we'll just remove the yes and return. So this is our database. State, year, type, code. These are the causes. So first let me show you the database. We'll run the PC downloads. This is the database. It's a big database, about 15 MB, so it will take time. So as it is taking time, I will request you to please like, share and subscribe the video. It really motivates us to make the further content. So you can see the states, and there are many states. Here type, code, that is the causes, the type, the gender, the age group and the total. So we can draw many insights. So let's first begin. So you can see there are 7 columns and 2,37,000 rows. So let's further begin. So df dot shape. Okay, sorry. So you can see the rows and the column here. So there are many null values also. So we have to eliminate the null value at first. So eliminating the null value, df dot is null dot sum. So we can see, oh, okay, so there is no null value. I was wrong. Okay, so we will draw some information from the dataset. So df dot info. State this much of rows, total this much of rows. So we will again df dot describe. So this function will basically shows you the count, mean, standard deviation. So you don't have to write them all each time. So just entering it, you can see the count, you can see the mean, you can see the standard. So these are of no use, I guess. The count is only usable. So let's begin further. So we'll see the types, df. So one more thing. Python is highly what is uh, insensitive. If you just forgot or due to any mistake print some letters small and some large, it won't show you the result. So so we are printing the unique value. Uh, yeah. So so it's, I guess it's type. I have written types. Yeah, these are all the types. So again, so we will sum up. So one insight we can take it. We can sum up the cases year wise. So we will we will use a group by function, as it is similar to as we have seen in the SQL language. So df dot group by, we will group by them by year, and we'll select the total total dot sum, and we will, yeah. So to say, so in 2001 it's been about 9,76,000, and like always it's, we can see increasing trend. So if we add 2 3, so we get more detailed view. Moving forward, we can uh, we can plot a graph of the suicide per year. So we will make a new column, set as suicides per year. Suicide per year is equal to TF. So we will just copy these. We'll just copy this and we'll write down suicides per year. We printed. This is the suicide per year, and then we will plot a graph. So I guess bar plot will be good. So SNS dot bar plot. So so in bar plot we have to mention the x-axis, the y-axis, and the data from where it is taken. So x-axis will be our suicide per year dot index, and the y-axis will be again our suicide per year, comma data will be our df set, and yeah, okay. Mm, oh sorry, we'll print it. So yeah, we will get decent graph. So we will set a title for it. Dot set title is equal to, we can write total suicide sites per year. Here you can see total suicide per year. Yeah, and for, we have written earlier a code as this one. So first let's see if we won't include it. We'll just cut it. We will press enter, and we can see, if we press enter here, you can see a small graph and hardly anything is visible. So if you put this, you are basically increasing your graph size. I have entered it earlier as I it would create a problem to to enter it all the time. So we will rerun this. So this is our bar plot. So again we will search for the different reasons. So basically one of the reason is unemployment. So we will see suicides due to unemployment. I make a lot of little mistake. Employment. So we will write up due to unemployment. So EMP is it is basically suicide due to unemployment is equal to df here the type that will basically be equal to unemployment. I hope I have done it correctly. Then we will again group by year, group by year, then total what's so we have to sort the values. Sort values will be ascending. Okay, so we are facing some error, so we will look at it into it. So df runtime is equal to I guess it's correct. Let me just copy it. Yes, I have written it incorrect. Just copy it for me. So let us dig into the error. Oh, sorry, I forgot. Okay, now we will plot a graph. So SNS dot bar plot, the x will be equal to our set to employment dot index comma y will be equal to su, and we will set a title. Yeah, and this is our graph. So one more thing, it's not always 100% sure that you will get these colors. You can get different colors, so it basically varies from Python to Python, and it's more than okay to not to receive these color or the data in this pattern. You can receive your data in proper matrix, but it varies from different uh, features and different versions of your Python shell. So let's So let's dig into the suicide causes. Suicide causes. Suicide causes is equal to TF dot group by its type. So that's total. We'll put the sum and we'll sort the values. We'll sort the values and again we'll we'll plot a graph against this, or we will first see. So type, okay, this is interesting. Bankruptcy, the number of married people, the primary school, the middle school one, no education, never married, the bankruptcy, time machine, not having children. So it has sort out all the what to say the column and the rows. So we will plot a bar graph. So I just copy this. X is equal to causes and y would be also equal to. So we'll press enter. So we get a graph that is not readable. It's not readable. So we can there is basically a large amount of value. You can view it, but if you use the rotation, but it's not practical to do this because as you move forward there is negligible value. So we will select the top 5 or top 10 values. So for doing this we will select the top 5 and we'll just copy it and paste it here and boom. Yeah, the married, primary, middle, no education and never married. So let's check if the gender plays any role into it. So I'm pressing enter. So df gender gender dot value turn. So there are basically male and female number are similar. So we'll plot pie chart. So plt dot pie gender dot value counts. So we will mention the labels as comma labels is equal to comma females and the males. So again the males and females. So now I would like to also put the percentage sign. So we will use a command that is auto ECP. It will basically convert them to the percentage. So percentage 1, that is 0 F percentage. So I'll put it in this and press enter. So 50-50%. So uh, insight is male and female gender does not actually affect the mentality. So let's check which age group is most likely to suicide. Age group most likely to suicide. So will DF that is equal to married that is again equal that is gender dot value counts. Okay. Oh, sorry. So the number of males that are married that committed suicides are this, and the females also. Basically, these numbers are equal. Okay, so the numbers can differ. It's I am strictly sticking to the database which I have been provided. I am not like catch up to the database or match the database from the Google or from the government of India. So yeah, so I am just progressing it as the database says. So again, we will search what else we can draw. Okay, so yeah, which age group is most likely to suicide? So by age group, suicide by age group, that is suicide by age group is equal to TF age group. So I have created a new column. Okay, so I have created a new column as suicide by age groups, and we have included the age group, and we will just okay. So you can see it's given an error, and then 15 to 29, it's the highest, I guess. Okay, the highest among the teenagers and the mid 20s. We'll provide uh, bar graph for this. So SMS dot bar plot. So again we have x is equal to suicide by age group dot index, y is equal to suicide by age group, press enter. Okay, all you can see all the values are typically the same, but 0 to 100 plus is slightly smaller. Oh yeah, another insight we can draw is the states in which there is the highest count. States having highest count. So for them we can say states ascending order. So it is equal to df dot group by. Group by we will use states, and the total we will use total. Okay, so just simply match df dot head. Okay, so we will state, we will use the total, and we will use the sum function. That's sum, and we will sort the values in ascending order. You can say ascending. Then okay. So in Maharashtra it is highest, than in West Bengal, then in Tamil Nadu, and it follows. And the least is in, I guess it is in Lakshadweep. So we'll plot a graph. So SMS dot bar plot. I guess you will get the idea how to plot different graph. And in the end of the video, I will also show you how to plot different graphs. As x is equal to index comma y is equal to okay. Now again we have to sort this out. So as you can see, there is total states and the total all index. So we have to exclude these two. So for excluding these two, and we will include the top 5 or top 6. So for including these two, we will just use 2 is to 9. We will close the bracket and we will copy 2 is to 6 maybe. We will copy this and we will paste it here also. We will press enter. So yeah, Maharashtra, West Bengal, Tamil Nadu and Andhra Pradesh. You can also make it more larger by this. Oh, sorry, it will just crash. Then okay, this is fine. So for the least, we will just copy this and we'll paste. We'll turn in sometime decrease and we will set it as true, and then we'll print SCI. So and again we'll plot the same graph, but here also you have to exclude this. Okay, so you can see now if okay, it is excluding these two, so we'll just remove this, and we have Lakshadweep, Namanadiv, Nagaland, Manipur, then Haveli, Mizoram, and further it increases. So what more insights we can draw? It's basically up to your imagination and up to your thinking capability how much insights you can draw. So one more insight we can draw is like What was the reason actually? What is the most uh, what is the highest type of like suicidal reasons or okay, yeah, the suicidal reasons or how do the people commit suicide? So we'll create this as dear age group dot unique. Yeah, so these are the unique age group youth. So we will create a new column as youth df that will be equal to df df that will be equal to age group that will be equal to uh, 0 to 14, I guess. Yeah, 0 to 14. Then we will concatenate. So this is the concatenate sign. It's basically downside of the backspace key and upside of the enter key, basically between the backspace and the enter key. So again we will use this, copy this, we paste it, and it will be 15 to 29. So we press enter. Okay, no errors. So we'll make our progress. So yg, we will again take a variable is equal to youth df dot will group by, we will select the type. Sorry, we select the type, we will select the total, and we will use dot sum, and again we will sort the value. It will be in ascending order. Yes. Oh, sorry, that will be in descending order. So we can see yg actually. Okay. So we can plot a graph. So sns dot bar plot, that will be x is equal to sns dot bar plot, in which x is equal to yg dot index, and y will be similarly equal to yg, and we press enter. Okay, so we receive an error. So let's see. So the minimum argument is an empty sequence. Okay, so let's see df age that is unique age with till this it was correct. So from here, group by type, total sum, side values, single. Okay. Let's see if so till this it was fine. Okay, so we can So let's see why it's getting wrong. Okay, so first DF, that is age group, that will be unique. So youth is equal to DF. Index. Okay, so we will check it further. So let's further proceed. Uh, just this one was missing actually. This small bracket was missing, so it kept giving me error. So you can see by here, by hanging this much, others households, family problem, consumption of insecticides. So yeah, so we can also see mm, the least type of suicide cases. So it's the least suicide cases. We'll just use this one and make the other this make ascending is equal to false. Ascending is equal to true. Yes. And just copy it and paste it. So yeah. So let's stop it and save this. So this was actually EDA of suicide rates in India. Hope you guys enjoy it and you guys also build this project side by side. I will upload this data set. So one more thing before completing. So you have to download this data set inside a particular folder and also create your start your Jupyter notebook from that folder only. So it will copy it from that folder. It is basically an important task. Just cut it off and we have saved it, so we can download it as PDF. So before ending this, I will once again highly request you to please please help anyone, because mental health is actually a bigger problem than it seems. So yeah, we'll start download. And it's not that everyone is perfect, but someone if someone needs any counseling or any kind of help, you can call this number. It's a government site, so you can you can speak in these languages. And this I will upload all of these in the Google Drive. So yeah, thank you guys, and hopefully you have liked the session. So we will explore again some more kind of data set. So I will really appreciate if you guys like, share, and subscribe the video. Thank you.